Hello, welcome back to another episode of Drop Your Brain. I am Oziman. So I welcome you to this new week and also to new month. So I wish that you smiled all through this new month. So today we'll be looking at just one thing. We'll be looking at just one thing, and that is calmness, right? Emotional intelligence, right? One of the things about emotional intelligence is not about the other person. I usually used to say people want to know what the other person is thinking about, what the other person will do, or what the other person wouldn't do. But emotional intelligence is telling you accept the fact that you don't know, you can't control what other person decides to do. You can't control what the world decides to do on you. But there's one thing that you can control: your reactions, your responses. And that changes a lot of things. That is just the truth. That changes a lot of things. A lot of things. Somebody provokes you and you go, gow, gow, wow, 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 wow. If you can calm down and not react at all, I even prefer not to even react, you will see clearly. You have one thing, clarity of mind. It could be the person is triggering you. It could be the other way around. The person isn't triggering you. Just that the person is being himself or herself, but there is something in you that reminds you of something in the past. So when the person says one or two things, it triggers something in you. Not you. It doesn't attack. It wasn't even an attack. But definitely there was something maybe in the past that you felt like, and then you got triggered. That's just how it is. So, not reacting based on emotions, keeping your emotions aside when you're going to do a lot of things will save you, will give you mind clarity. You see things for yourself. Then you'll be able to understand some of the events are not channeled towards you. These are who they are. That's who they are. So whether you are in that picture or not in that picture, that thing was still going to happen. So if you find yourself responding to that in an emotional state, ask yourself a question. Are you sure that thing was channeled towards you? That is just it. If an accident was meant to happen in a particular road, it's going to happen. So that is just it. It has nothing to do with you. So whatever the universe decides to throw, you don't have control over it. Whatever somebody decides to do, you don't have control over it. If there's one thing I know about human beings is they are not really that trustworthy. They have tendency to betray, and that's the thing you should always bear in mind. So whatever they do, don't see it like, oh, they're doing it because of me. Nah, it's not because of you. But how you respond to that changes the trajectory of things. And remember, like what I said last week, I said, when you decide to change, you're the only one that knows that you've changed. Your environment doesn't know that you changed. So when you decide to change, so they're gonna come at you. They're not even coming at you. They are being who they are because that's what I thought. They assume that you're still that person. That's one thing I used to tell myself. Are you sure you really do know me? Last minute I was blessing, and the next other minute I am was your mom. So are you sure? So the one thing I'm saying is what I'm trying to drive at is try as much as possible to develop, to grow every minute, every second. So, how are you going to do that? By reading up, following up things that you want to be. One of the things I've learned in so far is when I was watching Korean movies, I was very consistent in watching these Korean movies. I realized one thing. One thing I realized is that I started making some gestures like Koreans, started making some words like Koreans, and I was like, woohoo. And then when I started watching a series movies, and I was watching American movie, I started making fuck shit, fuck bitch. I started, as in the accent was just coming just naturally from them. I've not gone out, I'm just watching the videos. So this is applicable in your daily life. What do you want to become? If somebody has already become that, you can as well watch the series of that person's life. By watching it alone, Your life is going to change. Your environment matters a lot. However, for you to stay in a negative environment and excel, you need to be very, 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 very intentional. Not just intentional, but very, 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 very willed with a very strong will. And if you don't want that stress, leave that environment. Simple. That is it. If you want to be wealthy, don't stay in an environment where people 190% of people are poor. You can go and do your research. Be in the cycle of what you want to be. Don't be in a cycle. You want to be a professional economist. You're in a cycle of arts students studying art. Okay, that is just how it works. So your emotional intelligence, the ability to keep emotions aside, gives you the clarity of things. Most times, it's not the universe. The problem is not the universe. The problem is not the witches and wizards. It could be you, because your emotions have already been clouded. What is going to happen? You want to control what is going to happen, how it's going to happen, but that's not how faith works. Faith is, oh, okay, I want this to go this way. I pray, I pray, I pray. Simple. You go your way. Whatever the universe decides to do has nothing to do with you. Nothing. And how you respond to that has nothing to do with what the universe wants. So it's going to change the result. But just try not to control it. Just have your faith. Simple. Move your way like you have that faith. You already have it. Don't try to control it. No. Because you don't have control over that. Your responses, your reactions is what has the control. That is just the truth. Yes, that is the truth. You don't have control what is going to happen in the next second minute. What you have control over is how you respond to it. How you respond to it is what changes the effect of what is going to happen in the next minute. That is what it is. That is just it. Hmm? The examiner might decide to say whatever question he decides to say. And no business of you. It's not your business. But do you know one thing that can change that? I don't care. I'm well prepared. And you attempt to question. That's just the truth. But when you are already defeated, it will be difficult for you to respond in a way that will exonerate you. That is just the truth. So now emotions is now trying to blame the lecturer for setting an impromptu question. That is emotion. It's clouding you. But clarity is now keeping your emotions aside, seeing the question for what the question is, and answering the question based on what do you understand. Sometimes it is the fact that you hate a lecturer that makes you fail. It's not the fact that the lecturer doesn't know what it's doing. It's that you don't like that lecturer, so you're not paying more attention. You're not paying keen attention. And that is what it is. So keep your emotions in check. I don't say you don't get emotional, but keep it in check. It doesn't help you. It doesn't benefit you. Keep it in check. And one thing I usually know in a course of self-development, people may know you as a mean person, might know you as an erratic person, might know you as anything. It doesn't matter. The biggest fun of it, the joy of it is knowing that people know you as this and choosing to go the other way round and standing on your ground on no, 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 I have moved past this. Oh, you don't know what the joy is. They said I couldn't do it and I did it. They said I was angry. I'm not angry, bro. I'm not angry. That is just it. So, what I'm trying to say is, you chose to get developed. The world didn't. And don't expect me to change because you decided to change. No. Don't get emotional when I attack you and said and presume you from the past, the person I knew you from previously. Mm-mm. So that's just it. The moment you keep your emotions aside, you will see clearly that the world is not attacking you. Your environment is doing their thing. That person you think you hate is just being hate. The question is, are you being who you wanted to be, or you're being what the environment decides for you? And only when you Remove that emotion that you have used to cover everything that you see clearly. And that's why you need to be calm. I'm not saying you should be reserved or whatever, but I'm just saying at the peak and phases of every moment of your life, try to be calm. Maybe 2 to 3 seconds calm to see things. The goal is for you to have your peace of mind. Maybe the goal is for you to have financial stability. And so it may not be for you to show off, just for you to do that emotional emotions that you're keeping aside will help you see clearly. That is just it. But with your old past life, will you see it haunting you? It will. Maybe people know you as somebody who doesn't smile. I had some of an example like that. I went to my son's graduation and the principal was like, "Oh, look at the mother was smiling. The mother is smiling. You know, if you know her very well, she doesn't." I was like, "Oh, girl, you don't know me. How in God's name do you know me?" And to the extent that you say I don't smile. Hmm. But one thing I'm very sure is they did a good job. My son did a good job. I did a good job. And my son is graduating. That is the clarity of things. We are celebrating. That is it. So I already understood that you got nothing on me. People were staring at me. I was like, "Ah, yeah, that's my son. He's not a big boy now." That is it. Because I already understand a lot of things, right? What do I understand? I understand that that was my son's graduation and nothing to do with the school and nothing to do with me. It's my son's day. That's just it. And the same thing is applicable when you read Everyday Friday by Joel Austin, you will discover that the world is doing what it's trying to do. The world knows what it's doing. If you think that somebody is trying to trigger you, that person is trying to trigger you. If you think you are surrounded by poverty, you are surrounded by poverty. Well, how do you respond? You can't respond in good shape with emotions, with spite. You can only respond and have a positive result when you are calm. This way, you can see your own plank or whatever it is, you can see your own fault. Or even if it's the world, you can see it. Okay, what is triggering me? What is that stumbling block? What is the constraint? You can't see them with emotions. And bet you that thing you couldn't see when you finish your emotion, whatever, and you calm down, you will see much. You see clearly, oh girl, and no one attacking you. You just don't want to see clearly. So always calm down. Get back. Calm down. You're not in a race. Calm down. I know we live in a rush world, a noisy world, everybody wants. But the day you just calm down, you turn back. You're not in any race with anybody. So anybody speaking to you, I wanted to rush you. Calm down. And when you calm down, you didn't respond with any quick whatever, they will come down to you. Maybe your level is even higher. You look for a way to climb up and meet you there. You look for a way to climb. They will look for a way to climb up and meet you there. So that's just it. So today I'm beseeching you now is I don't know how it is to you, but always try to remove emotions in everything you're doing. I don't want to use is I know it's difficult. No, it is not difficult. It is what you decide it to be. That that is the truth. With your past event, with your past experience, bring it up to make it look like it's whatever it is you decided to be. It will. But how you react to it makes a big change, a much change. So that's what I'm saying today is keep emotions aside and be calm so that you can see the clarity of things. That is just it. Keep emotions aside and see clearly what is in front of you. You're not in any competition with anybody. Don't let the world rush you. Well, we only have one chance to live, so why live in a default mode? Why live in a rush? One thing I know is I understand, right? I'm in Lagos. A lot of people want to rush, rush, rush. Do you know slow and steady still meets up? That vehicle, that car that is moving so fast, If it has any single or minor problem, it's going to spend more than an hour, 2 hours on the road, and you go just say, "Oh God, Lord have mercy." And that one that is moving slow and steady will come and pass you. Slow and steady actually wins the race. It gives you time to be able to see clearly. That's just it. So think about it. What aspect of your life are you reacting emotionally? What event are you reacting emotional to? Is it to repeating? Because that emotion is making it to recreate itself as having similar event because you have not learned to remove that same emotions that you are attaching to it. Once you remove that emotions that you are attached to it, the event will continue its own thing. It may repeat, but you will not notice it because you are no longer reacting the same way. I'm moving down south every day when a particular thing happens. I'm moving down south every day when a particular thing happens. Now I choose to move down north. That thing is still happening, but I'm no longer in south. I'm in the north. So I may not even understand that it's happening, but it's always happening. Why? Because it's being itself. I'm the one reacting. I'm the one changing the trajectory by myself. So it is to me what I decided to be. So I choose not to go down south anymore. And it's not longer as in I can't experience it. I don't longer experience it because I'm going down north. That is just it. And if you look at the trajectory of things that are being created in the world, the technologies and everything, you realize that what those technologies were overtried. And each testing they go a different direction to get a different result. So if you're experiencing the same trajectory, the same cycle of something, maybe you're using emotions or something, change the direction. And that's just it. Remove your emotions, be calm so that you can see clearly what is in front of you. That is just it. All right, we've come to the end of today's episode, and I hope this resonates something in you. And I wish that you can comment and can reach out. And if there's anything that probably by me saying a lot of things that it hits something that you can as well share. You don't know who you are helping. Yeah, I appreciate the fact that you reach out to me on WhatsApp, but as well, I would prefer that you drop a comment so that other persons can see and as well get to learn from that. Thank you.